Hello and welcome to this episode of Take the Fear Out the Gear with me, Mr. Chumley Warner.
And me, Jason Bangers. Behringer, I hear you say. Well, we missed some out, so let's complete. Yeah, I thought we completed all the modules and...
We all thought.
What film was that? We all thought that the sax were a good idea. Right, that's all I'm going to say. But we actually did miss some out, didn't we, Chumley? Well, we did miss some out, quite a few.
Yeah, there's a few that's just slipped through that Behringer net.
So, without further name, let's just do this. It's now time for...
It's that time. Chumley Stats.
It's that time again, Chumley.
So the first one we've got is it's called the UB1 Spirit, which is it's like the Oberheim OBXA that Behringer are doing a clone of.
You try saying that after you've had some Spirit.
And this is like a mini version of that. So it's another one of those little mini synths they're going to bring out. So that's that one. Then there's this one I didn't heard of this one. It's called the 2XM.
2XM.
Yeah, which kind of makes sense. What it is, it's like it's a version of the old SEM2 synthesizers, which are very collectible now. Mm-hmm. So Behringer are going to do like a synth version of that,
which will be wonderful. This
one's got a kind of Spanish flavour with an American twist.
Mm-hmm. Little lemon twist.
This one, this was originally Moog or Moog.
Moog, I say.
And what this was, Moog had these bass pedals. They were like a bass pedal synthesizer. So Behringer have come up with their own clone of it, and they called it the Toro.
Oh wow! I say Moog because there's two O's. If there was M2 O's, it would say Moo. If there was M1 O, it would say Mo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sort of. So a Toro.
So yeah, so it's Behringer's version of the famous Moog bass pedal synthesizer.
I wish they would Toro.
Exactly. And this one is based on like an ARP sequencer. They're going to call it the 1601 sequencer. So if you've got your ARP Odyssey or your ARP 2600, you could have the ARP 1601 Behringer clone sequencer to go with it.
Could.
Maybe. What else have we got? Oh yes, they're doing it again. The Moog.
Yeah, the Moog.
The Moog.
Moog.
It was I think it was called the Booger Fooger, which was like
I remember. Yeah, the Booger Fooger. Yeah,
which is like a delay pedal. So Behringer are going to do their own version. They're going to call the AD104 Booger Fooger,
which is a play on words, as in muddy funkster.
That's right. So that's another pedal they're bringing out.
And stick with us to the end of the video, guys, because we've got some chit chat and some information for you. Okay, just stick to it. Stay to the end. Yeah.
We've been investigating why these synths are taking so long, and we've got an answer for you.
We've found something out, so stick with us.
So, well, there's a couple more, but we'll do this one. We were talking about the Behringer free door.
Yeah.
Or the free digital audio workstation.
As Elvis said, you can come home at night and just let yourself straight in because you've got a free door, see?
Exactly right. And this is just a couple of things about they're making these virtual instruments. And apparently to go with their door, like VSTs, and these apparently being designed by the TC Electronics engineers.
Well, they would, since they're all part of the same company now, yeah.
So what you've got, they're doing a emulation of their Pro 16. They're doing an emulation of the Sequential Pro 5.
Nice.
The PPG Wave, remember that from last time? And
he invented that.
And the Oberheim OBXA.
That sounds good.
So these are all done by the TC guys who've brought you. They brought you the recreation of the 2290 famous TC delaying software.
Oh,
amazing,
yes. Crazy good stuff. I mean, stands up to the lexicon.
So, and this is just I'm going to throw a real spanner in the ointment. Behringer have just come up with this. It was a copy of the MU-tron pedal clone, this dual phaser, and you can actually buy it.
It's for what? I'm just burning doing the MU-tron dance.
That's it.
It's available.
You can do the MU-tron dance. So that's
Hallelujah, glory be to the Lord.
That's one that's hit the deck flying. So there we go.
That deserves a jingle jangle.
It does. So there you go. There's our last of our Behringer unreleased synth roundup.
That should be the end of it, guys. All right, we are harping on a little bit. However, we have noticed that there's an awful lot of interest, as in the amount of people that have looked at these videos that we've done. We did realise, or Simon did, I'm not taking any credit, he said, "Hey Jay, there's more, come here, there's more." So I said, "You're joking." I mean, there's an awful lot for them to achieve. So anyway, with that in mind, end of stats. We found some information out about what the drag is and what's actually holding things up. Simon has done some investigation. And what did you find, Si?
Well, apparently the one of the major reasons why there's a chip shortage is the production of neon gas.
Yeah, and we kind of assumed this might have something to do with it, i.e. where Simon's about to go country-wise.
Apparently 50% of the neon gas production, which is obviously used in the production of silicon chips for these synths, comes from Ukraine.
Say no more. I mean, bless them. They can't. They're not in a position at the moment, are they, to be thinking about production?
No, apparently all the factories have been closed down at the moment, so that's part of the reason why there's a chip shortage.
Yeah.
The good news on the chip shortage is...
Get a load of this.
Intel, well, everyone knows Intel, apparently they're investing $20 billion in a new factory in Ohio in the USA to produce chips.
So they're going to become self-efficient.
And there's other big companies as well building their own chip factories. So
does that mean they're going to create neon gas?
Exactly
Is
right.
It neon
yeah,
gas?
yeah. So they're the whole. Hopefully, Behringer reckon by sort of getting into 2023, maybe mid 23, a lot of these synths have become available. And the other exciting piece of news is we went on Behringer's Facebook page, doing a little bit of research. A friend of mine pointed this out to me. He said one of the postings they've got on there is apparently Behringer are going to honour all the synths. They're going to make all of them.
We can't back this claim up because we actually can't find it. Sorry to interrupt you, Si. We can't find it because Behringer's Facebook page, it's just thousands. It would take you probably a week to find that actual thing. But yeah, they've claimed they're going to honour everything, haven't they?
Yeah. So once the chip shortage is sorted, they said they're going everything they've put up and everything we've described in the last 3 videos now. They're going to make. You know what the good news is?
Go on.
We've got plenty of time to save up for all those synthesizers because it could be a bit expensive, the amount of good stuff that's coming.
Yeah, there's that. So hopefully we've brought you some good news. All right, we've shown you a few more modules and things that we missed out. Hopefully there's no more, so we won't have to make any more Behringer videos. Not about these things that don't exist yet. The things that might be and can possibly be one day, but at the moment they're not. Now we know why. We kind of got it from the horse's mouth, didn't we?
And one last thing we can do for you, we'll put a link in the description because there's a website that lists all their unreleased synths and a little bit of blurb about each one. So if you want to go in a bit more depth about what's coming up, we'll put that in the description for you.
Yeah, what is it? So anyway, what is it? Because I haven't seen it.
It's the Music Tech magazine. All it is, they've done like a whole list of all the unreleased synths, and there's a little bit of, description of each one. So depending on what you're interested in buying, there we go.
Brilliant. On that note, guys, we hope you've enjoyed that little Behringer thing from me, Jason Bangers, out Take the Fair Out of Gear. It's goodbye from me, and please hit the subscribe and help us out.
And for me, Mr. Chumley Warner, please like, share with your friends, and go for it.
Click the bell. We'll see you on the next one. Ciao for now.